Hey guys, welcome to my video. My name is Samaya. This video is low-key kind of overdue. Did this video a long time ago, which would just go over my vision board to discuss things of like goals I want to accomplish for 2026. Life, it doesn't wait on anyone, but I've had time to like come back to myself and think and vision. Me and my family has had a talk. We just expressed that life is really just way too short to just sit on dreams and goals that you've been wanting to accomplish for years now. I've now came to sit here and discuss my vision board, goals I want to accomplish, and go over some goals that I did in my previous video, which was titled "What Are We Doing in 2026?" So I want to go over some things that I really liked and want to take on to this year, and then we will get straight into discussing my vision board. Going over a few topics from that video, my friend had sent me, and minds were just synced. I wanted to take both of those ideas, and one of them was doing the vision board and an action board that I feel like I should do. So as I accomplish a goal, I will stick that onto an action board. Another thing, my vision board I have done on Canva. I don't actually have it present on a board, which honestly, that seems like a fun idea to do. I've seen a lot of people on TikTok doing things like that, doing a vision board with their friends and family and getting photos and pictures printed out on a board, and so you can see it posted up into your room. I thought of actually just taking what I did on Canva and taking it to like my local Staples store and having them printed out on a poster board for me. I'm thinking of doing that. I don't know. And maybe like sticking it above my desk or above my bed or somewhere I can see it, like where my door is or my closet, somewhere where I can always look at it. When I show you my vision board, it's really cute, really cute. Moving on, the next video, this girl, she was discussing like a few clips that you can do throughout the week, your day, or the month, which show like 1 minute clips, or yeah, a 1 minute clip sequence. I don't know, maybe it's a few seconds or 3 seconds, maybe a 5 second. I don't even know. Yeah, so she did like a 3 second, maybe 10 second clip of her life, either through a day, a week, or a month time span, and you just show visually of what you did that week. Another one that she had showed that I'm really interested in doing, wait, hold up, I forgot. Rewind that back real quick. Back to what I said before, because I just missed a talking point. I should write everything down so I don't be going all over the place, but yeah. This is all over the place. With the sequence thing, I got a lot of things coming up this year, so I kind of want to show like little clips of activities I've done and either post them here so you can see what I'm doing, like short little life updates or little trips I'm doing or times I've spent with my friends, because I don't use my Instagram and I don't use the TikTok I do have, so it would be a little fun thing for me to do, and to also hold memories, almost like a video diary, to just show myself, because I don't take a lot of pictures or a lot of videos. I'm gonna take that idea and do that to this year. Yeah. Next one, now going over to the second one. Well, actually this will be the third one, actually, when she had talked about the jar, goal jar or accomplished jar. So it's just a jar. It could be a pickle jar, it could be a chip jar, if they have a chip jar, a jelly jar, any type of jar you can get from the store, or you could reuse a jar. Anything you use, it could be from your candy jar or cookie jar. Yeah, you can also go to your local Hobby Lobby store, because they be having some deals. You can get a jar, put and write down little accomplishments or short wins, as I would say, your short wins of the year, the week, the day that you have accomplished this year. I also wanted to do that with my family, because it would be cool to revisit that. From another creator, she was talking about a list of things she wants to take to 2026. One of the things that I really liked and really want to take is to discuss the non-negotiables. I feel like that is really important for yourself and something that you should stick to. I'm gonna wait on discussing what my non-negotiables will be when I show you my vision. A lot of my non-negotiables are on my vision board and stuff that I want to do for this year. So hold up, we gonna get there. Let's move on to another video. So another video that I really liked, heck, we could discuss all of the freaking videos I discussed, okay? Another one was, she was sitting in the car and she was talking about all these activities that she wants to do or that she had done, but she really wants to continue doing it for 2026. So she had talked about doing, like, getting a certification in something, taking a class in something, going to more pop-up shops. The other day, my mom, because I'm doing this activity for someone, and I've been doing a lot of little short projects for people, my coworkers, and I really like doing that for people. I'm going to continue to doing it. So I'm actually doing another project for someone, and I will do a video on that. Right now I cannot show it because it's a secret. It's a secret. So I'm going to do a video on, I may do like a little short or a TikTok short showing everything I'm doing, because I want to do more of this. It's a fun activity, but it has something to do with what my mom told me, because she was like, I'm gonna just have you enroll in a class and just do it so it can help you. So I've been interested in doing flower arrangements lately. My mom told me that, she was like, I'm just gonna take you to a flower arrangement class. Yes, and this project has to do with flower arrangements. That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm doing it for somebody, a project that they don't know about yet. Mom had told me to take a class on it, so that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to take a class, and I'm going to try to get into flower arrangements, because my dad did buy me some flowers. They're up here for Valentine's Day. Right now they need to be changed out, but I'm thinking about, like, dressing up my room a little bit. I have these fake flowers that my mom did for my graduation, late 2024, so it's been a year since I graduated college. Yay. I have these fake flowers that I have on my bed, and it looks so freaking cute. It looks so freaking cute. I want to get into doing flower arrangements to dress up my room a little bit, because I don't really have a lot of decor in my room. I'm thinking of keeping the vase and just dressing up my room with just that vase that I have up there, and putting flowers, like just a little hobby of mine. So when the flowers get old, I could just buy some new flowers and arrange them with how I want, or I can just start with fake flowers. But I feel like, why not just do with real flowers, because it's nice. They appeal nice. They look pretty up there. They sit pretty. Sitting pretty. Y'all sitting pretty. Yes, that's a nice cool hobby to get into. There's other things I want to take on, but we're gonna get into that a little bit more when we get close to my vision board. So let's move on. Oh, also, wait, I want to do more, going to more events. So maybe in going to a grand opening, or, which I did say in the video, go to a grand opening, but maybe going to a movie premiere, because I've never been to a movie premiere, and I don't do good with large crowds, because I don't like to be stuffed in an area. And I have been to a packed movie theater before. I don't like it. There was no places to sit. I think we almost borderline had to sit on the floor, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like to be crowded. But I would like to go to a movie premiere, but I don't know how. Like, I feel like the movie theater is just very crowded when it comes to new movies coming out. So I don't know. Side note, how's people loving the movie Wuthering Heights? I haven't watched it yet, but the album came out. How is everybody liking Charlie's new album? We're gonna talk about that, because I'm kind of liking. I listened to a little bit of it. It's kind of good. I kind of like the music. That album sounds so good. So another thing I want to take from these creators from my last video was the last one. The guy, I saved him for last because it was so important. I feel like his was really important, and I really want to stick to. He had talked about, instead of focusing on doing focusing on the year, because we all get caught up in this whole thing of trying to finish our vision board within a year. The expectations of trying to get done within a year is very high for a lot of us, and we get that anxiety, we get that fear of not finishing something. By this guy saying just look at it as a decade, so that we only have 3 more years of this decade. He's just saying, like, just to focus on it as broadly, you have more time to finish out that vision board completely. I have seen people do the quarterly goals, which that is cool too. I've seen people do that, and I might want to try doing it quarterly, but I do like the thought of still keeping my vision board focusing on the quarter. Wait, not the quarter, my bad. Focusing on it as a decade thing, to open it up, to broaden it up. If you're anything like me, I focus too much on perfecting things and not keeping the thought of progress and just letting it exist first. It's okay. Slow progress is better than none. I kind of don't want to focus on perfection as much as I have been doing over the years, because it is, what is the saying that they always use? Slow progression is better than no progression. That's not the saying that I was looking for. It's not coming to mind, so we'll just have to move on. Maybe I might come back to it later. I think I discussed everything so far. Yeah, I think I discussed everything so far. So now we can look at my vision board. Well, I feel like showing my vision board will also help people get to know me a little bit better, to see my personality, for me to show my personality, also to talk about who I am and my goals. The people who are subscribed to me or who watch this video can get to know me a little bit better. Miss Maya. So, come in and let me show you this vision board. Boom. Here's my vision board. So, just by looking at my vision board, can you guess how it's set up, how the layout is? Because I did this by accident. I'm not gonna lie. I did this by accident, the layout. One of the differences that you can see based off the vision board right now is that this wasn't on purpose. Dark and light. I did not try to do that on purpose. It just happened. Or maybe I'm just that synced. Maybe I'm just that synced. Okay? So I got it. So here's the layout that I wasn't even trying. It just happened that way. If you look on, I hope this appears on the right side. And also I like a chaotic but still cute vision board. I like doing vision boards like that. You can't really see this little quote here, but I'm gonna get closer so I can. So it says, a life of ease, peace, comfort, and intentional happiness. It does not require struggle, love, stress, and de-stress. It consists in a mutual relationship, clarity, and self-care. Period. Yes, because we like everything to be at peace and everything to go according to plan, with a plan in mind. In this kind of square here, you kind of see skincare. This girl has nice skin, glowing skin. You see she's at peace. Well, I've had eczema for a very long time, and you can't see it because I did put some makeup on my face. Other videos I have shown what my face looks like without makeup. Yeah, so I do have some hyperpigmentation on my nose bridge. I have blotchy skins somewhere in here. You can see it more when I wash my face. I also have flare-ups going on my arms, my legs, my thighs, dry patches, the whole freaking shebang. We are currently going through flare-ups. Want to get that situated. I also want to get the hyperpigmentation away if I can. Also, I think you can see it here. It's actually, I have some hyperpigmentation right there. Another thing is, I'm kind of want to get into doing my own nails. Going to the nail salon, just getting my nails done, I love that, but I also like to be low maintenance as possible for money wise and to save money wise. And I thought it was a nice hobby to get into. Do my own nails, and then we have skincare because obviously we want to make sure our skin is to par. Little quote or statement or whatever you want to call it, bullet points here on the side is find 3 hobbies. One that makes you smart, one that makes you wealthy, and one that makes you fit. As we move to the right side, it will show where we're trying to get to. And then I have some quotes circling around here. So creativity is not a competition. As you know, when I said slow progression is better than no. And then I have this quote. I love this quote. May all your delulus come true. Yeah. More skincare. Here's some gifts here because I wanted to do at least once every month, buy myself something or do something for myself. I think in January I got my nails done. February I bought me some shoes, and March I don't have anything yet. We'll see. Rolling down here, it says multiple streams of income, which yes, because working on one stream of income is not where it's at. Multiple streams of income is better than having one because it's stressful dealing with one stream of income. You cannot survive. Well, you can, but going around right now, it's not possible. Especially if you're trying to move out, get your own place, try to stay good within your means and stuff like that. So yeah, multiple streams of income. Here we go. So I also, this quote here, right here, means everything to me now. It means everything to me right currently now in my life. For this year, it might be for my life going forward. Be afraid and do it anyways. So I have goals and I was afraid to do them. And here on this channel, I kind of want to make this almost like a video diary, showcasing more of myself, what I'm thinking, my inner thoughts, because I am a very much overthinker and I overthink a lot, and I want to put that here also for you guys to get to know me and know how chaotic I can be in my brain. And sometimes it's also, I want to think as growing a community of friends because I want people to talk to. And also sometimes I like to look at these videos because I have 2 great friends who follow me, support me on whatever I'm trying to do. I like to create videos like this. It would be my way of, if I can't talk to them right now, if they see a video like this, I feel like I can talk to them still. So I want to make videos where I'm just talking and thinking things in my head, or just giving updates about my life, what I'm doing at work, and grow a community where I can talk to people, because sometimes it'd be tough and you don't have anybody to talk to. Sometimes everybody at work and I'm at home by myself and I ain't got nobody to talk to. So I want to grow a community where I can do videos like this, talk, say what's on my mind, and push it out there and get someone to talk back to me. I want to have a community where I can do that, gain some more friends. And also I want to gain things like I'm one thing about me, I like watching movies with people, and I want to one day do that. I want to watch movies, join a freaking book club, or create a book club to where we can read a book and we discuss what we have read and we just talk. Currently right now I'm interested in Bridgerton. I need to get back into watching it because I feel like everybody has been discussing and I need to get on the discussion. I haven't watched it yet. I know season 4, the last part has came out already late last month, I think. Yeah, on the 26th. And everybody has been discussing on TikTok. I need to get to watching it. I'm going to rewatch it before I get into season 4. I feel like it's juicy. Someone let me know if it's juicy. Painting. I want to get back into painting. Already do paint, not right now, but I went to school. I have a associate's degree in visual arts, not fine arts, visual arts. So I did figure drawing, painting 1 and 2, 2 was oil painting, I believe, and I took 2D and 3D. I took a sculpting class. I almost wanted to take a clay, but at that time, I had nails and I didn't want to take them off. Yeah, I didn't do clay, but I did sculpting, and sculpting was so fun. I like taking apart things and constructing things with my hands. I love everything creative. And as you can see by my vision board, I think you could tell how I love things that are very creative and how creative my mind is, because my mind is very sporadic sometimes, and I have a whole bunch of ideas in my head that I need to get out. And I've been interested in doing more jewelry, and also going over my jewelry that I currently have now and throwing away jewelry that I don't wear anymore, because I have a lot of custom jewelry, and I want, well, not custom, costume jewelry, and I want more long-lasting, more longevity jewelry that doesn't tarnish. I want that type of jewelry in my closet. My jewelry box, not closet. Another thing is that I want to get into writing. I've been interested in making short stories. I almost thought of trying to make my short story into a book lately, because me and my sisters were talking about it, how I have so many stories I have written for my game. I play The Sims. I have made a lot of short stories. I have one really good short story that I have already written out, and I have already discussed this, and I already put it out there. I already posted it. I thought of doing a let's play on trying to get it out, but the way that I am such a perfectionist, it won't allow me. It won't allow me. I have this thought where the world gotta look good before I put it out. And my sister told me just play it and just as I go build the world. But the perfectionist in me won't let me. And then also I want to build my closet. I want to trash a lot of the clothes. Some of my clothes are new, but they're not like, I want to be more colorful with my outfits. I feel like my personality is sometimes, I feel like very vibrant sometimes and more out there, and I want that to look like that in my clothes sometimes. So I want to get more patterns, colors. I have a lot of neutrals and a lot of muted colors, and I feel like some of them will drown me out. A lot of the muted colors I have drown me out. It doesn't look good on me. I don't want that. I want it to pop with my skin. I don't want to look dull. I want to look vibrant and energized. Okay? I have another quote here. It says, Control-Alt-Delete. And that is, control yourself, alter your thinking, and delete negativity. Heck. Ching ching. Blank blank. I need that to stay in my mind. I need to be around positive and like-minded people, which I have feel so refreshed. Being around people who are like-minded, not negativity, spilling spilling negativity my way. It's nothing but positive. Like the way the people that are around me right now, we just be going, like, doing this, the way we just come back at each other and we just spill ideas, we just think of the future, we keep going forward. Like, obviously we're being realistic, trying to stay realistic as well, but there's nothing wrong with us being ambitious ambitious and thinking big, dreaming big, because who doesn't want to do that? Why not? Okay, going over to the right side. So, like I said, I did tell you guys that I do have an associate's degree. I went to community college. I have an associate's degree in, I'm pointing at that like you can see it. I do have an associate's degree in visual arts, right? And I told you the classes I got through, right? Yes. I did go to a 4-year college, which I did say earlier that I got a bachelor's degree. It says in science, but what did they call it? It starts with C. Concentration, right? Product development and fashion management. Is that how it's said in that order? Fashion management and product development. I think that's how it goes. Textiles? The title is too long. It's somewhere like that. I know it's product development and fashion management. That is my degree, but that is what I have. I've always wanted to do things in fashion. I was always interested in fashion since I was a little girl. It dates back all the way to elementary school for me. It dates back probably way before school. I wanted to do fashion since I was a little kid. I'm telling you, it was from watching, if anybody knows about Jane by Design. Yeah, Jane by Design, if you watch that show. I'm fumbling on other TV shows that I watched. Oh, That's So Raven. She was into fashion. There was another girl. Ever since I watched that as a little girl, I remember my guidance counselors. You know how your guidance counselors come to you and ask you what you want to do? Mine has always been to do something creative. It's always been like something where they'll tell you, what do you want to do? First, it was, I want to be a fashion designer, interior designer, and moving on. High school, it got further. Well, actually middle school, a model. Going up a few further, it started to narrow down when your gowns came around. They was like, what do you want to do when you grow up? I narrowed it down. I said, I want to do voice acting, fashion. I want to be a fashion designer and interior design. Oh, and lately, actually another thing, the fourth one was, it was newly added. And I got this from an anime. I wanted to do design fragrances. As of recently, I have that on my vision board here. I don't think I discussed on it, which was designing jewelry. Oh yeah, in elementary school I did want to be a art teacher, so what always stayed on my list was doing something creative. So I never wanted to saw myself in doing anything but something that was creative. I went to school for fashion. I also went to school for art. I wanted to do something in fashion. I've designed clothes, and a lot of my friends of mine have told me that they really like my designs. And I did a fashion show because I had a senior fashion show back in 2023. I did senior studio. I designed a pearl dress, which was talked about a lot at the fashion show, which I didn't even know it got that much talked about until I saw a large freaking crowd. A lot of people had told me they like my pants. A lot of my dad's bike club members' wives even told my dad, if your daughter ever made these pants, can you tell her to make me one? So I've gotten a lot of reviews on my clothes from showing family and friends, and they have all told me that they really like my designs, but I've just been afraid to, you see how afraid comes in so easily? You see why I put do it afraid, always do it afraid on my vision board? You see why? So I've just always been afraid to show my work and put it out there and design that. So I've always wanted to be a fashion designer. That's what's going to happen this year. At least start. So I want to do that. I'm going to put forth in that. Another thing, I want to learn how to swim. I do not know how to swim. My mom did put me in swimming lessons as a kid, but it never we moved and we didn't go back to swimming lessons. So I don't know how to swim yet. So this year I want to focus on learning how to swim. We need to learn how to swim. I want to know how to swim badly, real bad. I think every time I see people swimming, I just feel like it's so relaxing to be able to just swim and to back float and just float into the water and relax. And also one day I would like to try water aerobics. One day I want to learn how to ice skate. Me and my sisters went our dad took us ice skating. I think I was in early high school, and my dad took us ice skating. Ice skating just felt so good, even though I hurt my ankle. I hurt my ankle because I was skating on the side. Like, my foot was like, my right, no, it's my left foot was, you know, straight on the blade. My right foot was on the side of the blade like this. So I was on my ankle the whole time, skating on the side of the blade. And it hurt. It really hurt. My ankle was sore the next day because how I angled my foot like this. Like, I was skating like this. But it helped me kind of have a balance. I don't know, somehow. But I didn't have to hold on to the wall. And I just like, it felt good. I felt like the ice princess, literally. Ask myself, who do you wanna be? Okay, done. So as of recently, I've started doing 10K steps a day. I started them 4 days ago on Thursday. I believe Thursday of last week, I started doing 10K steps. I was like, you know what? We're going to chop off doing it starting on Sunday or Monday. And we're just going to start now. And I started also doing some core workouts because I tried on a dress. And babes, I noticed something changed. And I have gained weight. And I didn't like how I felt. I didn't like that my clothes did not feel I had room in them anymore. And honestly, buying a whole new wardrobe is very expensive. So I want to lose weight. I am currently, I think when I weighed myself, I think I was currently 145. Well, I'm also, it's the time of the month, so the scale did say 148, but I'm also bloated, so most of the time when I hop on the scale, I'm 145, so I'm not going to count those 3 pounds. I'm not going to count them because I'm bloated, and it's the time of the month, so why would I count that? I'm not counting it. So I'm 145, because any other day I would be 145, and I want to lose 20 pounds. That is my weight goal. I want to be 125 or 120. It don't matter. As we can see here, and I have the little quote there. I love adding quotes. Quotes is my favorite thing. Progress over perfection. Yeah. Okay. Also, I have another quote here which says, "Shut up and hit the gym." We have not been in the gym, but we've been at home gym. In my room, my bedroom. I have some weights that I bought last year. I've been using that to do my core workouts, and I've been on my mom bought me a walking pad one Christmas ago, maybe 2 Christmas ago. She bought me a walking pad, and I've been using that to get 10K steps a day. Or I just walk around my living room, in my mom's room, in a laundry room, and do my 10K steps. Yeah, walk around the house. Going down. We have a grocery store. Got some activities here. So, steering wheel. I don't drive. Don't judge me. Please don't judge me. My mom drives me to work. And she also uses my car. And I want to drive more. Feel more independent with driving and not having someone drive me to work. I do drive sometimes. I don't drive all the time. I have taken the car to drive myself to work. My mom is very scared of having me drive to work by myself with not her in the car. Yes, and she's also thinking I should get a different car. She thinks that will help me see the road a bit better, and she thinks I need to get a smaller car so I can see the road better, because she thinks the car I currently have is too big. My dad also wants me to have a bigger car. He thinks I should have a truck. I can barely get into my dad's truck. I'm only 5 feet tall, mind you. My dad's car, like, I have to literally lift my leg up. I'm talking about doing, like, you know how you try to jump the stairs or climb the stairs? You try to do like 3 or 4 steps at a time. That's how I am getting into my dad's truck. We're not a tall family. We're not tall at all. we're not a tall family. I'm 5 foot. I'm the shortest in my family right now. So yeah, grocery store, want to eat more healthier, also cook more. We have adventure, go on more trips, go spend time with your friends or family. This year I have been spending more with friends. I've done some stuff with my coworkers. This year I am spending time with my college roommate this year. I think next weekend, we're doing a getaway, which I'm really excited, but we're thinking of planning some more time. She had said she was going to come down here. I can also show her around where I stay, my city, and then I'm going to also make some time where I can go down, maybe like a weekend, I go down to where she's at, and then she could tell me and go around with and see her city where she was brought up in or grew up, the city she grew up in. So I want to make time for my other friend. I don't think we spent time. My high school friend, I don't think we have made time to hang out a lot last year. So this year, I'm gonna bring her up and talk about, girl, schedule some time where we can spend some time. I don't care if we go into the movies. I don't care if we go out to eat. I don't care if we go to putt-putt. I don't care if we go to the go-kart riding. I don't care if we go to freaking trampoline park. I don't care if we go to up the road to the walking area and walk and talk and do that. I don't care. We can spend time, just random times, go to a coffee shop just to talk. Because I want to spend some more time with my lovely friends. We all should do that one. Not mention, I don't take a lot of photos. I don't do a lot of videos. As I said, I want this channel, my YouTube channel, to be almost like a visual diary. I want to also get back into making, you know how our family has like either a bucket or a box filled with photos of you growing up. I want to get back into that. Instead of having photos on my phone, do some photos and put them, or make videos and store them away for keepsakes. And I can look back at them. I want to do that instead of keeping them on my phone because I ain't got enough space. I don't got enough space. Okay, over here I have a quote over here which says follow that dream, because that's what we're doing this year. Following dreams. I want to read more. Also, I have said I wanted to get into writing some short stories. Someone interesting had told me, because honestly, we can be the worst enemies to ourselves. I had made a painting and I didn't like it, but my mom had showed her coworker and she had told me that my painting could be a good book cover for a child. Fun fact, I have written a child book for fun on how to build a house. I don't know if I still have that book, but I did it as a fun project for myself back in high school. Someone told me I should think about trying to do or sell my illustrations, or don't think of my work like it's bad, because she was like, I can see your paintings being on illustration for a children's book. That's what she told me. So I don't know about that one. I told her thank you. It was one of my mom's coworkers. She told me I should do that. I was, again, afraid to even do something like that because I felt like it was imposter. I got imposter syndrome. It was imposter syndrome that sunk in. Also, you see this controller here? I'm trying to get into playing some games. Like I said, I play Sims, but I want to get into playing some other types of games. I don't want to just continue playing Sims. I love The Sims. It's a great, cozy game. Is The Sims cozy? Because The Sims, sometimes for me and how I play, is unhinged. It's unhinged. I might share the whole little short story I have I might actually read it. I have fun thinking about it, writing about it, gathering up my inspiration. I also made a mood board just like mine here, a vision board for it. It's tea. It's tea. It's juicy. Juicy. It's so juicy. But back to the game. I want to be in the gaming community. Allow me to enter. I want to play more games than The Sims. I have talked about this, I think, when I was reacting to Poppy Playtime. I wanted to play that game, and Poppy Playtime is the game I've been interested as of now, yet, because I think Chapter 5 had came out, last month in February, and it made me interested in playing. I'm scared, but I want to play it now. And then I want to play Beyond Two Souls. I know that isn't a very old game. I want to play Beyond Two Souls. I like games that are like, is that like a decision based? And also another game, Detroit Becomes Human. What's that other game? It's another game that I've been interested in playing, but I've always wanted to play those games. Always wanted to play those games. Oh, I didn't even say this down here. So it says do new things, meet new people, and see new places. I want to do that. We're always going seeking new things, so I want to seek some more new things. I'm always seeking out new music. I'm always doing that. And wouldn't this boat ride be fun? I mean, it's scary because I don't know how to swim and I don't know what is beneath my feet, but it looks fun. Looks so fun. And then we got more of this stuff here. Also over here, it goes hand in hand with our multiple streams of money. Every year I do a money goal. I always make it a little smaller. Someone told me to make it bigger, but I don't want to do that. My money goal right now is making this says about 6,000, but I want to make at least 5,000. This is on my thing. If I can make more than that, happy. This also says direct deposit up here, but we're not gonna focus on that. I have a money goal, and every year I do one. I don't make it that big. Obviously, this one's not that big, but I feel like when you are working on one stream of income, this is pretty big. So especially when you have other expenses, I feel like this is pretty reasonable. I have a part-time job right now, so I feel like this is pretty reasonable for what I have going on at the moment. That is my vision board for the full decade and the remainder of 2026 going into the last 3 years. If I can accomplish this within the 3 years, going on to the last year of the decade, I feel like I did good. And some of these goals are very much achievable, like obviously 10K steps a day, but I want to make sure I get the 10K steps all the way 360. Now, I kind of started too late in the game, but I want to make sure I push it to the rest of this year, the remaining of this year. Ice skating, I can learn that. Take a class on it. Swimming, take a class on that. Eating healthy. That is something that you're going to have your days where you fall off, but you can easily get back in and sink right back in. That is just a part of the lifestyle of trying to get into health and fitness and nutrition. Yeah, and the hobbies thing, yes. And spending time with your friends, that is always going to be a yearly thing, an annual thing for me. Yes, this video was really long. It's already an hour long already, but I really enjoyed letting you guys know about myself, getting more insight about myself, just sitting here chatting. And to do more of these, way I can get out of my head and speak to people who come and click on my video, want to talk or have someone to talk about topics. I also thought of, my sister gave me this idea of doing like a sit down talk with shenanigans with friends. I was thinking of doing that, just talking, having my friends come on here on my channel and we just talk about random things. It can be random topics we find off of social media. It could be like our day, discussing our day. It doesn't have to be like a really very in depth. It could just be based off of what we had conversations with our family about, or what's really been on our mind about something that's been weighing on our brains. To get it out in the open, it's best to like get it out in the open and instead of letting it fester. And I do a lot of that already as you can see, like I said, I'm an overthinker. I need to get it out of my head. I like getting it out. I need to, because having it balled up inside my head is not doing nothing for me. It's actually clogging my brain and stressing myself out, and I have no more storage. Like, I don't want to bottle any more stuff in it anymore. So I need to get it out. Whoever sees this video, thank you. Again, I want to just make a community of friends. Come enjoy the community and let's become friends. We can be too big a community of overthinkers. Yeah. Come join. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a lovely day. I hope everybody's day is going perfect in perfection. Wait, not perfection, but slow progress over perfection. In 2026, we are now doing things afraid, but doing it anyways. Okay, see you in my next video. Bye.